Debbie. Now, staying with you then, in Plymouth, I don't know whether you're about to mention this, but in Plymouth, they've just announced a new community health centre kind of place being built at a huge expense right in the centre of the city. This isn't just happening here, though.
No, and thank you very much indeed for sending me that article. And if you're in Plymouth, you're going to get road closures for a long time coming. So after you sent me that, Mike, I did a bit of research, and I'm so sorry to go back to my own research. So on UK Column, I published this NHS long-term plan, mental health implementation plan, Phoenix or Dinosaur. What we're going to be looking at here is a complete different change in health. We're looking at diagnostics, but we'll come on to that in a minute. So where did this all start? Well, the Blair overhaul, that wasn't very surprising, was it? Where he said 500 one-stop shops where members of the public would be able to see dentists, social care professionals and GPs under one roof. So we've been calling them one-stop shops. So what happened in the May Johnson era? Well, in the May Johnson era, we went into prevention and early diagnosis. Remember that word, diagnostics, and there you have genetics, monitoring, surveillance, basically. So I went to The Guardian, and it doesn't take long. I mean, there's so many articles, quite frankly, to talk about the crumbling hospitals, sewage that's flooding, walls that are crumbling, hospitals that are literally falling apart. But of course, don't forget the Department of Health and Social Care. They announced building 5 more major hospital plans. Doesn't that sound great? £20 billion investment. So if we go to look at the DHSC fact sheet, we can see that indeed they're planning on building 5 major hospitals. There was 40 hospitals in total, but 5 major hospitals. But of course, we've got reinforced autoclaved aerated concrete, which has damaged many of them, which is why we're looking to rebuild the hospitals. But in May 2024, it looks as though all of that is on hold. What a surprise. So the government programme, this is an article from The Independent, a government programme to build 40 new hospitals has been beset by delay and indecision. Well, that's a surprise, isn't it? But let's go and see what they're going to be replacing them with, because these are these community diagnostic centres, aka one-stop shops. So this was published in 2021. So we're looking at millions of patients will benefit from earlier diagnostic tests thanks to 40 community diagnostic centres set to open across England. So what are these one-stop shops then? What are they going to be doing? Well, they're going to be doing scans, tests, £350 million investment, early diagnosis, folks. There's that word again, which early diagnosis means early pharmaceuticals. Let's not forget that. Pharmaceuticals before you actually need them, testing healthy people before they're even sick, seeing you before you need to be seen. And they're looking at cancer, ophthalmology. They're looking at pretty much doing every single test under the sun in order to keep you out of the hospitals, because hospitals, of course, are overwhelmed as well as falling down around our ears. So let's jump forward to 2023 when gov.uk then announced that 40 turns into 160. So we've now got 160 community hubs, all to be open by March 2024. So I've got a very, very short video now just to show you what is actually a community diagnostic centre. Have a look at this.
This is an exciting moment in the development of the Community Diagnostic Centre here at Newmarket Community Hospital. This will mean that for the local population, they'll be able to get CT scans, MRI scans, ultrasound scans, lung function tests and heart scans much more quickly and locally.
The Community Diagnostic Centre will make a difference to the local community, giving patients better access to high quality diagnostic imaging on their doorstep.
I have to travel to Hinchingbrook for my assessments. I'm fortunate I have a vehicle. I appreciate other people are not as fortunate. This can only be a good thing.
The plan is to have the CDC completed for November 2024, see patients before Christmas. It's a £15 million expenditure, so it's quite a significant investment in the site. And the team are really excited to deliver this project on behalf of the organisation.
So there you have it. And now I'm going to show you 4 very quick slides, which you're going to want to screenshot probably, because I'm going to show you where these hubs are. Is one in your area? So the NHS are delivering record number of tests and checks. Now the next 3 slides are going to be where they are. So freeze the screen and just see if one of these slides has got your area on it. And after you've frozen the screen and looked at whether you've got one down the road, I want you to find out really, or to hear from me, how people are recruited. And there was a nice little video. I've got a little screenshot of the video. I watched it, so you don't have to. It's called NHS England Community Diagnostic Centre International Recruitment webinar. Note the word international. So let's have a little bit about what they were talking about. I've taken a couple of screenshots. They're talking about international safe recruitment. We're talking about everybody from radiographers, scientists, dermatologists, you name it, pretty much everyone. So when we start to look at the recruitment model, we can see that these people are being brought in very, very quickly. 4 to 8 weeks selection process, in-country training, assessment, competence, supervision, follow the Lego block of training, and boom, there you go. You have a lot of international staff working at these centres who will be doing your tests, who will be looking after you. But if you do want one nice new major, brand new spanking hospital, when you've been to the community diagnostic centres and you've got your diagnosis of cancer or whatever, there is going to be a beautiful new Cambridge Cancer Research Hospital. It's already being built. So that's what there is to look forward to.
Brilliant. Thank you.